I'm Shailyn and I sew. In this video, I'm going to make what I call the watermelon outfit in season 3 of the Marvelous Mrs Maisel. And I call it that because it is green and pink, just like a watermelon. However, as you can see here, I have decided to make it in this blue and pink combo like bubblegum or cotton candy. Please excuse the little thing at the bottom of the screen. It is my first time using a boom stand and I completely forgot to make sure that you couldn't see anything hanging from my camera. For the skirt, I opted to make a half circle skirt and I will show you what it looks like, and I will link down below on how to do the math for that. I have my pocket pieces that I already have drafted myself. And of course I had to make a waistband for the waist of the skirt. So half circle skirt, waistband, pocket, cut that out, and then I will first sew the pockets to the side seams of the skirt pieces. Once the pockets are sewn together, I open up both skirt pieces and I sew down the side seams and around the pocket pieces to conceal those pockets in the side seams. So at this point I've already sewn the waistband together, and what I'm doing now is I've folded the waistband in half to find the halfway mark, and then in half again to find the fourth way mark, and then I do that on the main skirt so I can match up the waistband and the skirt at those little notches that I just created. So right here I am just basting the waistband to the main skirt together first before I use the serger to actually serge the waistband to the skirt together. And I'm doing that because the serger is a bit more permanent. I don't know if you've had to unpick serged edges, but it is very annoying with 4 threads. So I basted this together first, and then I tried it on to make sure that everything fit properly. So now I've flipped the skirt inside out and I am folding the waistband in half so I can serge the edges together right at the waistband and the skirt where they meet. I have to do now for the skirt is finish hemming it. So what I did was I chose the blind hem stitch, which is number 10 for my machine, and I changed out the regular foot with a blind hem foot, which looks like this. And what the stitch looks like is it's basically a zigzag stitch followed by a couple straight stitches and then another zigzag stitch and a couple straight stitches and so on. And I will show you what it looks like when you complete finishing the blind hem stitch. The little zigzag is what catches the main piece of fabric. If you flip it over to the right side of the fabric, you should only be able to see like a little stitch on every so often, because that's where the zigzag is. So I have to admit, it's been a long time since I've used stretch knit fabrics. I used it when I first started learning how to sew because it was kind of easier to fit because of the stretch. But it's been a while and I decided I'm just gonna copy one of the t-shirts that I have that kind of fits me. So there are multiple ways to make a copy of the clothes that already fit you. This is one of the ways. I'm just tracing this out on the fabric and then I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit because I know that the way I traced it out was kind of haphazard. For the little flap that goes at her neckline and on her sleeves, I decided to make my own pattern. So the longest portion of this is 3 inches, and then it looks like a little mini tie. So the widest part of it is 2 inches, and I just created that so I could cut out 6 pieces, front and back, so I had 3 total little flaps for the shirt. Because it is a knit, I did interface the pattern pieces before I sewed it together. I sewed it right sides together and then I trimmed off the edges of the flap piece so I could easily turn it and have like clean little edges on the little flaps. So now I'm looking for the 3 perfect matching buttons that I'm actually going to cover up. So I don't really know why I was looking for exact matches, but I did, and I'm going to cover it up with the same blue fabric as the shirt so I can put this button over top of the little flap so it matches exactly. Before sewing up the side seams, I actually sew the sleeves onto the t-shirt first, and the way you can tell the difference between the front of the sleeve and the back of the sleeve, or what goes on the back of your shirt, is that the back of the sleeve is a little bit higher than the front of the sleeve, and that's for the extra space that you need to move your arms forward and up. So I serged the sleeves onto the armhole first, and then I finished the t-shirt by serging down the sleeves and down the side of the shirt. After that, I did the finishing touches by attaching the flaps onto the neck hole and the sleeves, and then I finished it off with a blind hem stitch at the bottom of the t-shirt and on the sleeves and neckline. Alright, so for the final piece, I needed to make the neck scarf for the outfit. I had to improvise because I didn't have much fabric left, so I just kind of guesstimated how long I needed the scarf to be and how to create that point in the middle for the little bow. hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to get back to making the Midge-le of the Month series on the 15th of every month. I haven't been the best at updating my YouTube channel for this. If you have any recommendations on which Maisel outfit I should make next, comment down below. And if you want to keep watching my videos, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel.